like Kalani, it's okay, here where the party is. Right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Red Money, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
You ain't with PNB Rock. You not with me. You from New York. You ain't with Boogie. When I see you,
Yeah, this that siege drink.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA. Here on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to the Timberwolves. Screen by Durant. Bane looking around. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Pass to Suggs. From outside the arc. And KD good for 3. Durant's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hawks. Here's Halliburton. And he comes up with the deuce. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's Suggs. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
Inside, Durant with the steal. And Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now, here's Halliburton. Sarr gets the bucket.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton with good timing as a passer makes it easy for his teammates.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to Isaac. To the wing right side. Now Sarr to the middle. Durant with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Kamara. The shot missing. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pass to Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Count that one. Sarr's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Pass to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Bane. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Over to the wing. Here's Okongwu. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Durant with it. Isaac picks him up. Can't connect from short range.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down low, Cornette, and it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Cornette. A second chance effort. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
The Hawks leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Durant wide open, he fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Cornette. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the dunk by Rose.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Inside, and Kareem throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The 3 from KD. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Down low. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Durant finishing it off in transition. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Herter outside. Second shot opportunity. Cornette can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Rose. Outside, KD. Back to Rose. Double team on Rose. Fires the 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Atlanta now. Outside Rose. And here is Suggs. KD a screen. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
.104 left in the first half. Fires from deep. Reed misses. The 76ers trailed by 10. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks making a change here. To the middle, Smith. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by Cornette. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They set the screen. Pass to Kamare. Trying to find Suggs and gets it to him. From past the arc. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Stolen by Reed. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Hawks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing here by 8. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sars got 6 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Rejected by Halliburton. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Rose. 3-pointer. And the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And the basket by Kamare.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting lead. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the middle. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Down low. To the inside. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Durant. He's got 17. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good on the 3. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Suggs. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Pass to KD. In close. Durant gets the bucket.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Halliburton. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Lopez left side. Misses the 3. The 76ers trailed by 6. There's a minute left for the third. Halliburton on the wing. Baseline jumper. And it's good. 2 points. Halliburton's got his second bucket.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Wells in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The 76ers trailed by 4. There's a screen. It's Smart with the drive. Pass to Cornette. Back to Smart. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Into the lane. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Down low. And Lopez throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta up 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Suggs. Out to the right wing. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 5. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Pass to Song. Misses the layup. Here's Kamara. Outside Rose. With the teardrop. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Inside, Lopez with the steal. Outside Rose. Out left to the wing. Here's Kamara. Offline with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's the pick. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to KD. The kick out to Rose. It's deflected. And stolen by Sarr. For the finish. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Kamara. That's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and here comes Rose all alone. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
And here's KD for three. No points to be had here. Misses for the fifth time in 13 tries. Last break here. Here come the Hawks. Left side Rose. KD a screen. Rose, good. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
KD a screen. And the dunk by Rose.
And Rose wants that leadership position when the team needs a big bucket. He is ready and willing.
Pass to Brown. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And here are the 76ers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Left side, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not loose. Isaac outside. Abdul-Jabbar. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Rose.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And what's their best move at this point?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
Rose. On the wing, Bane. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Smart with the ball. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots inside. Good!
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up.
I'm a baller. Get my car, you look up, you see stars. I'm a baller. People start running when they see us from afar. I'm a baller. Jumped off the bench and I turned into a star. I'm a baller. Anywhere I go, my gang, they know who we are. I'm a baller. Solitary stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. I'm a baller. Keep my mouth closed, I'm repeating what I saw. I'm a baller. I keep me a gangster, that's cool with the dogs. I'm a baller. Soon as I hop off a jet, I'ma hop in. Walk around too much money on me, I don't need a clip. But I'm walking with so much jewelry, y'all gotta keep me a I don't gotta use my tongue when I be. I just be playing dumb, but really I'm smart than a. Really the way I be ballin', I should be sponsored by Spalding. I just be coaching my team like I'm really running the offense. There ain't no contest when I dunk, it's a 10 out of 10. Thank God we ain't kicking doors no more, we already in. I'm a baller. Get my car, you look up, you see stars. I'm a baller. People start running when they see us from afar. I'm a baller. Jumped off the bench and I turned into a star. I'm a baller. Anywhere I go in my gang, they know who we are. I'm a baller. Solitary stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. I'm a baller. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't repeating what I saw. I'm a baller. I keep me a gangster, that's cool with the dogs. I'm a baller. Soon as I hop off a jet, I'ma hop in. I'm really tapped in everywhere I go, they show me love. I'm getting everywhere I go, I need.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss. Now, here is McGrady. Pass to Pritchard. And a wide-open look for Claxton. From outside, off the mark. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Song. It's stolen by McGrady. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Screen by Smith. Here's Halliburton. Williams with the defensive effort. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Pass to Song. Rebound by Williams. Here's Pritchard. Claxton with it. Houston moving it around. McGrady outside. Just 5 to shoot. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Now the 76ers with it. They set the pick. Here's Halliburton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He is a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Here's Halliburton. Puts up a deep 3. A putback. Pass to Song. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Okongwu.
How about the energy and activity on that play? Great steal. And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Song. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Song. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
Now here's McGrady. He has 5.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Sarr. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Claxton, and it's in there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Halliburton. And the rejection by Claxton.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
The 76ers trailed by 5. Halliburton drives in. Lays it up off the glass.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Claxton. To the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. The offensive rebound. Outside Williams. Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Claxton with it. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
With 1 on the clock, that one doesn't go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The 76ers 6.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
The 76ers trail by 3. Smart with the ball. Now McGrady defending. And the shot goes down.
So light on his feet. So agile. Good luck cutting off Smart's drive.
Now McGrady. He's got 7.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Making a change here. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. It's stolen by McGrady. Cloak loose. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Cornette. Rebound by Williams. Houston leading by 3. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. To the inside. Claxton with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the press. And he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Smart with the ball. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you what, Monk's ability there to finish in traffic shows some toughness, even though he was fouled.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And RJ Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
And here are the Rockets. They're on an 11-3 run. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. 76ers making a switch here. Houston leading by 6. To the paint. Back to Monk. Pass to Harris. And here's LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. And here's the fast break. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Here's Schroeder. Pass to LeVert. Monk, no one around him. The Rockets again can't hit. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Got a piece of it. Now, here is Halliburton. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Brown. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Takes the turnaround Jay.
Oh, yes! Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Harris outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one goes in there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Harris. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Rockets on top. They lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The 76ers trailed by 4. Halliburton outside. Pass to Song. In the corner, Smith with it. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it toward the rim. And Sarr throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. A shot by McGrady, no good. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here is Okongwu. Down low. Here's Halliburton. Rockets with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's Halliburton penetrating out to the right wing. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Smith. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Here's McGrady. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGrady's got 11 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Claxton. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pass to McGrady. Now Claxton. Back to McGrady. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
He gets that one. He's got 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Williams in the post. Here's Pritchard. Drills the 3-pointer. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Smith for 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Rockets leading by 8. 1:12 left to play here in the 3rd. Pass to LeVert. Here's Pritchard. It's LeVert on the wing. Got a hand on it. And here's the break. Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the lead by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Smith hits them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Monk outside. Rebound by Smith.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Holland, and he slams it one-handed.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. LeVert up top. Still yet to score. Diabate's shot is good. Outside, Smart. Here's Smith. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. It's taken away by Smith. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. From deep, Herter. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
The 76ers, 36.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. The shot's good. Halliburton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. Screen by Claxton. McGrady outside. And it's sent back by Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Back to Claxton. Hits it from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Halliburton right side. And Sarr throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And it's sent back by Isaac. Left side, Halliburton. The Rockets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
The 76ers trailed by 8. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. It's stolen by McGrady. The finish. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. McGrady outside. Pass to Claxton. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Here's Brown. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Williams. Screen by Claxton. 4 on the clock. Punk for 3. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. A floater. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And, guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
McGrady outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Saw. And Saw throws it down.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on him a little bit at halftime.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the 76ers. 1:07 left in the 4th quarter. Inside. Money!
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to McGrady. They double him with Saw. 5 on the clock. Collins. Here's Claxton. Another miss by Houston.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Saw. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now. He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad. Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And the 76ers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Halliburton on the wing. In the corner, it's Saw. Can't get the 3 to fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departing, relocating. Save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words she said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I couldn't have planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departed, relocated. Save me from my woes, I'm staying.